I did mention I'm gonna show these. This is just a little haul that I got. I just bought a load of old tools, and this is what I got. The reason being is I've got a set of three, and I've lost them. They're in there somewhere, and I've lost them. I need them out here, and I've lost them. And I've been using them last year to do work out on a trim. I was measuring off the trim, making sure everything was okay. I've got some of these. I found one pair, and they're outside. They were really badly rusted now. So, I mean, that's pretty good compared to the one that's outside. I've just sprayed it with the buddy stuff, and it's foul. This stuff. Once it gets in your throat, that's it. It's really bad. But it's good stuff. It works really well, and I've just put some on there because I want to use it. I can't find my digitals, and I want to show you how to do this. If you don't want to use a ruler and you think it's going to be inaccurate, I'm going to measure the distance between there and there, yeah? I'm just going to do it in two places. I'm going to do one there, probably three. One there, and one there. Sorry, but so you can see. Let's get some light on it. So I'm going to go one at this end, about there, one in the middle, there, and one there, and we'll average them out. Really, all I want is that one and that one. Yeah, but I'm taking a middle as well because it could be bored, and I want to use them. They're inside and outside. You just flip them, and it's rock solid. It's been peened over, yeah, and it's rock tight. It's how it should be, yeah. But it rusted as well. Okay, it's gone slack now. I've just applied some of that buddy stuff, so you can do diameters of stuff, right? And you just feel for where the widest point is. That's what they're for. And they do outside, and they do inside holes and stuff. And I want it to fit in there, okay? So I've got to turn it back the way it was a few seconds ago. All right. And this is going to kill me. My hands can't take this. I can't take this pressure. The skin's not got any stretch anymore, and it don't bounce back. It just stays where it is. So what you do, you just put it in there, and that's it. Basically, that's what you're doing. Yeah. Can you see it in there? You probably can't. I don't want to lose them, but I do want to tip that over. It's solid now, so I can do that. Right, and I'll show you. Let's see if I can get some light on it, proper light. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to open it up a little bit. Just open it up a little bit. Let that work itself in there. Watch. Yeah. That's it, basically. All I'm doing is just feeling. You just got to have a feeling that that's trapping. Yeah, that's the height. The shallowest point's right at the back, right where it's most important. That's where I need to know what it is. What it's doing out here is not important. It's what it's doing there. That's the inside of it. That face is the inside. Okay, that's the face you're looking at. Now we can tell. Look, you see how it's just slibbling around. There's the point that matches that point is. That's all right, all the way across there. Okay, to there. Yeah. And that point's the hard point, high point. So what you've got to do is you've got to take that measurement and write it here. Yeah? Put something on a bit of tape. Write that measurement there. You put it against your ruler. Yeah. Just put it against your ruler and measure it off. Okay. It's pretty accurate. Write it there. Open it up. Offer it in there like I did, like I just showed you. Do the same thing, and what you've got is a taper. It's tapering. Yeah. This might be slightly high up there. Anything could have happened. This is just a piece of wood. And anything could have happened in there. Anything could have happened to that surface. Yeah. So forget about the middle, because we know that from there to there it's pretty flat to there. Yeah, because that's the same as that over there. But that's slack. It's just falling in. Yeah. Right. So we're going to take two measurements. I'm going to take that measurement. I'm going to do it accurate because I need to get it accurate. I don't want this to screw up. I want to get that accurate there. And what I'll have to do, you can get a little block that you put on and lock. You can lock it, and then you can read off, from 10 or whatever. You can even put it on 100. You can put it on, stuff off here. Put it on 100 like that. Right, get it right there, and wherever you're looking, just stick it there further over. Right, so that's 40, where are we? We're looking at about 49, okay? We're looking at about 49. Get it more accurate, but I can't see those little dibbly dobbies, okay? There's too much for me. It looks like 48 and a half now. Yeah? I'll say that 48.5, but I'm not going to fuss. I'm going to make it 49. And I'll sand it out. So this side, I'll write it here because I can see it. 49, okay? There. Open it up. I've opened it, yeah? You just see me do it for real. I put it in there. It's too much. Break it down a bit. You just want to be able to... You need it tight. You need it to be tight because it's got to... It's still too much. I've opened it way too far. Right, I'm breaking it in now. I'm just going to break that in. There. Right, I broke it in. That's it, okay? There you go. Just feeling for it. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to do. And somebody will say, oh, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. Crack you. I'm not doing it wrong. And we said one was... It's just a little bit over. It's just more than 49 and a bit. Yeah, it's just... Sorry, it's just 49 and a little bit. There's really not much in it. That difference, 49, it's 1 mil difference between there and there. That's not bloody bad. And you think, might be a little bit, I might have to put a bit more on it. I might have gone too far. Let's put a little bit more on it. Let's get it right in that corner there. No. I would reckon that's near 50. 1.5 mil. Nope. I'm opening it. I'm trying to open it a tiny little bit. I don't want to open it too far because I have to start again. I want to get, not here. I don't want it there. I want it down there. Down there, that's where I want it. Right. That's better. Yeah, that's better. You know what I've just seen repeated again? So stupid. It's stupid that they don't make anything fresh and don't make anything new. There must be new script writers out there. Yeah, I told you it's more. It's a 1 mil difference between that end and that end. So we're just gonna call it. We're just gonna call it 48. Okay. I'll make that piece 48. Yeah. We can do it with this. It's done. It's done. You could piss about in there with the ruler and it'd be falling off down there. But I've done it that way. It's 48. We're gonna call it 48. Make it parallel. I'm not going to bother with the taper. Okay, I want a little gap anyway. So I'm going to say, I've got, what did I say? Oh, you bastard! 49, I'm going to call it 48. So I'm going to call the whole thing 48. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. 48. So I've just got to cut a piece of material, 48. Right, so all these are just for measuring, okay? They're just for doing diameters. And I've got these, believe it, I've just got all these to do the lathe work, all right? That's all I've got them for. That's all these are for. All of these, that big one, that one, all of them for the lathe work, and that one. This one's not. That's a divider, and somebody's made this, methinks. It's beautiful. It really is. You should feel the weight of that. Somebody's put their initial there, W. See it? Somebody loved that and made it. And I'll tell you something. If he made it, he's a master craftsman because he cast that. This is not I don't see a manufacturer's mark on it anywhere. This looks like something somebody's made. And the person that made this might have been his bloody exam thing, his final journeyman bloody whatever. It could have been made anywhere in the world. Europe, America, anywhere this could have been made. What is that there? No, there is no... Anybody knows where that come from, please let me know, okay? There were no marks on it, and there was no reference to it, and there's no writing on it. But if somebody made that, they are a fracking genius, okay? The man that made that, or the lady that made that, I'll take my hat off to you. That's fantastic. It's really well made. It's not a weapon. It's not a weapon. Please don't hit somebody in the eye with that. But it's only the same as the big divider that I've got over there. It's identical. It's the same puppy. It's just different, done with that's an angle leg. That's just... I cannot tell you how beautiful this thing is. Hey, you know what that is? You know what that is? It's your I just remembered. What is that? You'll know that bloody symbol, won't you? I don't know if it's that way around. Which way around is that bloody symbol? Oh, you know the one I'm talking about. Or is it that way around? I don't know. It's one of them. It's one of them and one of them. Yeah? You know that symbol, don't you? Yeah, you know it. You know it. What to say no more? These are all for the lathe for doing diameters. Yeah, for doing the all the fancy stuff. You know, the finial, not finial. What do they call them? Don't know. I forgot. This for doing this work, this kind of work. You know, yeah, was that putting it? Yeah, it was a pip. Look there, you can see it. It was put in a lathe. Put in a wood lathe. There's a pip mark on it there and there. So these were all made on the lathe. That bit was left square, and then somebody just did the work. Yeah, I've not used it yet. It's just been sitting there waiting. Just been sitting there waiting. Can't even remember when I bought it. Nice lady sold it me for a lot of money. Put that back over there because I'm going to get script on this diamond plate. Right, so we'll just make that 48. Find a bit of timber, probably one of them. Yeah, it really, you know, my leg, that's bad. I've just whacked it on that, right on that sharp edge down there. Now I've got another bloody bit of skin's come off. Your skin's no longer resilient when you get to a certain age. It's just no longer elastic. It's something else. Decollagenated or something. I want all the weight at the bottom, so I'm using all the heavy wood. I want all the weight at the bottom. What am I looking for? I don't really know. I'm just trying to find a piece of wood. I don't want to waste that. I'm going to waste this one because it's got damage, you see, and I'll lose that damage. I'll lose that damage. Will I? Will I? No, I won't. I've got a use for that one. That's going to be my middle piece going down. This one. Oh, I'm going to do that all day today. That's going to be this. That's going to be that one. When this piece goes in, it'll make this one rigid. This one will not sag. It won't come this way. Because that one can't come that way because it's been held by that other bit. And then that's going to go in there. Yep. Same thing, glued and screwed. That's all it's going to be. That'll be in there. And then these will just be half pieces because I do not have any timber that long. I don't have no more timber that long. They're all short stuff. These are just barely fitting. Right, so that one's for that. That's designated now. Are we done? Yes, we are done. I've got 2 more pieces in there. And I know, fuck me, bloody legs. Choppy hacky doodled. These are plywood. Is that plywood? That's not plywood. That's mahogany. That is plywood, is it? Nope, that's mahogany too. Is that one plywood? No, I can't tell. It's so dark in here. That's oak. That's some miscellaneous Asian timber. It's a hardwood. Yeah. You make do with what you've got. Yeah, just make do with what you've got. Oh, go pick that up. That's not the one I'm going to use. And that's not the one I'm going to use. I'm definitely going to not use that one. I think it's this one. One of these will do. We're going to use that one. I bet it's very close. I'm going to have to jigsaw that. I can't plane all that out of there. I'm going to have to jig it. I'm going to do the jiggy with it. I'm going to have to take it out of there. I'll stick it there. Right. It's going to go that way around. There's a bloody great nail on that end. It's going to go that way around. And I'm going to cut this end off. Because I can't cut that off. Can't cut that off. And I'm going to cut this. Right. Let's get it going. And that's enough of these. Right. I've got one outside. Oiled away. Just let that oil get into it, and then I'm going to stick it in a bottle of turps, and that can reside in there for a year or whatever while I get on with other stuff. Wait, what's it? I need to put labels on these bloody drawers so I know where stuff is. Yeah, they've got little name tags. I've never used them because I've never been using them in anger. Oh, my nose is red again. Go in there. They're solid. You don't need to worry about bashing and crashing. I've done with it. Yeah, I've used it. You've seen me use it. It's done. I'm going to show you. I will show you the tool hauls because they're just tools that I like you to see them. I'm not looked at myself. I don't know what they are. So we'll all be seeing them at the same time. They're all in here. I bought them. A bag. You know, in droves. I bought them in droves. When I've got a bit of pocket money, I sold all my lathe stuff. All my lathe tools made this. All my lathe tools that I sold off, heavy machinery and stuff that were down here, bought all these planes, Bought all this stuff. It's been bought. I've not bloody somebody not give it me. Only one or two. I've had one plane being given me and a few other tools. And you've seen the plane that was given it me. The footprint number 5. That there's a full clean up and tune up video set of videos on that. My first set of videos after the 10 saw holster. Right, so just bear with me. I'm going to take that nail out. I'm going to measure that. Right, I'll be back.